caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake.
Hey there, guys. Welcome back to Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. We are ready for the trial. We are pretty sure that Hina is the killer. She poisoned the protein that Sakura was taking, and then staged the crime scene in order to pin the blame on Yoko.
Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Let's do it. It's already time. There's a locked room is only still half solved. No, it's not. It is totally not half solved. I also think that Sakura was in on it. At this point, whatever happens will happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. We have to make something happen. Monokuma made his announcement. Everyone began to meet up one after another. And then... the ultimate martial artist! A locked room murder mystery, smiley face.
What?
What the... Oh, I just recently discovered the power of emoticons! Like, no matter how awful something is, if you taught a smiley face, it turns positive!
Yes, indeed!
For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body. This is just plain creepy.
Well?
And how about the reverse?
Phew.
No matter how great something is, if you put it on a sad face, it makes it look super negative.
Yes, indeed!
For example, and do you have like 100 friends? He's right, it does make it seem sad.
I can't wait!
Now please, get on the elevator. I'll see you there, Kirby! What the hell was that? I don't get it. It was Kirby dance, dudes. I don't get you guys. You act so casual after murdering someone.
Don't look at me!
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean!
I mean, I didn't murder anybody. Yeah, I'm completely how dare you call me a murderer?
What the heck?
Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt. One of us is the culprit. The killer. The one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know. And yet, someone killed her. And that person is here? The person is one of us? Let's go. Yeah. We get in the elevator. We got it. Wow, that's a very narrow, like, small elevator now. Or very big elevator. Small group of people. The ride was over. The doors opened once again. Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few! You must be so lonely! You said it's not your fault where all that's left. I wonder, will the cross-trial end with one less classmate again? Or will your school life come to an end completely?
Now then.
Are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats! And so, the curtain opened for the 4th time. Deadly judgment, a deadly deception, deadly betrayal, deadly riddle, deadly defense, a deadly faith. A deadly class trial. I did get an extra skill. Envious influence. Oh, I can't afford it. The influence gauge by 5. Okay, well that's worth it, but I actually think I like that one. Cool and composed. Don't need that. Robot jock. You know what? Let's just go with this.
All rise.
I'm pretty good about
begin
this.
with a basic explanation. If
I
you
know
can
what
figure
it
out-
is.
Whoa.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Okay, that's not who did it. That's a list of suspects.
Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Hina seems really sure that one of those three is the killer. But she must have some reason for believing that. Yeah, she wants to deflect blame.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Well, that's true.
That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
That seems low. That's about as low as you can get.
Nothing. Gotta be some reason why Fina feels so strongly.
It was one of you.
What does their actually account say? They just say we didn't go see her. Okay, that's it.
One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
Bam.
No, it's wrong.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
I shouldn't have to help her make her case.
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
I can't disagree with Hina. There's a good reason to suspect all three of them. Does that mean one of them did it?
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never...
Boom.
No.
As soon as I saw Pocket Trash, I was like, no, you definitely were at the scene.
Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What? What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots?
Yeah, it's your candy, Aoi.
That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
That's what's confusing me, because she also had it. That means he got it from somewhere else.
No, it's...
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura. It's the only
I
explanation.
do think he actually went to see her and actually talked to her, but then he left. I don't think he actually killed her.
Well, I mean... Yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was... when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
Well, here's what can't be right. Sakura only got the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. Because I know that is...
I got it!
Yep.
I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office.
Absolutely.
So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
You actually went to the meeting, just say it.
Damn it. I mean, what I meant was, oh, that's right. I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Why the sudden hostility?
Well, we just talked. That's all. I didn't do anything. You gotta believe me.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
Your face is acting incredibly suspicious.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message. At the scene of the crime,
Yep.
she had written out Toko in her own blood, right? It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it!
What are you saying?
It can't be.
No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime.
That is a great point. I had not thought about that.
So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Huh? Hold on. When Kyo found the message, was dying. It was.
I got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
So, okay, so Sakura was dead before he got there, and then he saw, and the magazine was probably left open.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
Wow, he's acting really suspicious. I think I may have blamed Hina for no reason. Now, there's an obvious problem with what Hiro said before.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message.
Okay.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
Okay.
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Yeah, I mean, I know what it
I
is.
can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Ah,
When
dang
I
it.
pulled it out, I saw her final words.
No, I've got it.
Problem? What I said makes total sense.
No, it doesn't. I've got it. I've got it. I've got it.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I
Oops.
found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Oh my god.
When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
I'm not doing so well only because I suck at aiming.
What I said makes total sense.
No, it doesn't. Oh my. This is the part that annoys me. I've got it. I just have to physically do it.
I can tell
As much as you can physically do something
exactly
in a
when I found
video
the
game.
dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Oh, I need to copy that.
And I can tell you when
Almost
I
forgot.
found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Wait, that's totally what it is, though.
Shoot. I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
I guess I have to get the other one.
I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final
Oh, this is
words.
annoying.
What's your problem?
Which way do they want me to prove they're all kind of
What I said
interrelated?
makes total sense.
Ah.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away
I'm
on
not-
the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem?
I don't.
What I
What?
said makes total
What?
sense.
It worked. That's.
I can tell you exactly what.
Wait, maybe I have to go the other way. Maybe I have to go backwards.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I
Maybe I
found
have
the
to stay
dying
inside the
message
magazine rack and then
was
counter.
only after the investigation
Okay,
had
that.
begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem?
Yeah, I've got this now. I'm sorry, guys. It frustrates me because it totally makes logical sense, but the way you have to do it.
Exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
God, get out of the way!
I can tell you when I found
Oh
the
my
dying
god!
message, it was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Come on. I'm losing time because I'm getting frustrated.
I can tell you exactly when I
Come
found
on.
the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
There, finally.
What's wrong?
Ah.
When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation.
And after you'd left the room.
And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it?
Because you're lying.
All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
Vienna sausage?
I don't even know where to begin with that one. He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that
She
message in
didn't.
the first place?
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message.
Nope.
100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
Without a doubt? No, they absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. Because of, yeah, the status of the body. Oh. Okay, we're doing this
Show
then.
me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Show me the proof.
I can't remember how to do my thing.
I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh.
How do I reload? I need to reload.
Hear you. Give it a rest.
Oh my god.
Show me the proof.
This should prove it.
Ah, I forgot how to do that.
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But
Yep.
both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Say what?
Then, who did write it?
The killer.
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Ah! He admits it!
He admits he wrote the message, which is weird. I don't know why he would do that.
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
Wait, what? So I was just completely wrong about Hina? That doesn't make sense. There's too much we haven't even covered yet.
Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there...
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? There's got a couple of other people to meet as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? Might help give you some energy. Sure, thanks.
And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then... I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head.
Can't be.
I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
Interesting.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
So, interesting. Okay, I was totally thinking Hiro was just an idiot, and didn't really, but he did do some stuff, but he didn't kill her. Because she has to get hit by a second bottle still, and the protein has to come into it.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain.
There's like 3 things.
And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
I got it! That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it? By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message? Then stick it somewhere we might not find it.
Oh. Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
Why would he lie at this point?
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then he's not lying?
Sure doesn't look like it.
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
And that's the person that was in the,
I don't think there's any question about that.
cabinet.
Then who was it?
Hina.
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
Which, again, I don't know. That's weird. Well, it can't be Kyoko.
I got it!
I mean, that's
It
obvious.
had to be Toko, right? Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on
Was
it?
Toko in there? I did not pick up on that at all.
Is he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room? Why would I have... Wait, but more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it.
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
Yeah, he is an assailant, but he didn't kill her.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not.
Well, not really. We have to
Sakura's
give
killer.
the information about the second bottle.
So...
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but... Okay.
Yep.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby,
Just one.
and I hit Ogre from behind.
That's
before
correct.
she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
No, that's wrong.
Absolutely. I'm the man. I love this, like, music
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
Wait a second, how does Byakuya know that? He wasn't there when she said that.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used.
That? I don't know what she's talking about.
Think back. After the incident,
Oh, well, I mean, unless the
there
fact
were
that they're all
4
chess pieces.
Monokuma bottles left on... And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
Maybe.
For
Probably.
now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy.
Yeah, they're all chess pieces.
If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
Correlation must be. Yeah, chess pieces. I need to see. It's IE, isn't it? Yeah. And then C. Then C.
Now I understand.
Cat, please move.
That's it. The chess pieces. Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
Yep, which means the knight and the queen are missing.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found
Was knight.
the knight, if I remember.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you?
That's surprising.
Then let me explain.
How was an author unfamiliar with chess?
In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook.
Yeah, we know that.
What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those
I
4.
shouldn't skip what they say. I know, I'm just like, I just said this.
And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while one apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
Yep.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
It was excited? That bottle's excited, you
The
guys.
bottle must have been broken,
What makes you so sure?
Because it hit. Oh, come on, Toko. You're smarter than this.
because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
Oh, well, I wanted to look at what the evidence was before I presented it. You usually let me. Okay, that one. That's how you look at it first.
I got it! Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles.
Wow.
And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is... there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces, which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because they wanted to mask the fact there were 2 bottles used.
Because of what it would reveal about the case. I got it!
Yep.
The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
Yep.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko?
Alright. And with that, we will end this segment. Join us in about an hour when the next segment will get posted. As is the case with all previous ones, whenever we have a lengthy trial, I will just post all of the segments of the trial in one day, and then I will take a break from posting this until we get through as many days as the trial ends up going. That way, those of you that are just like, oh my gosh, I want to see the trial, I want to see how this ends, because this is a really fascinating game, can just watch it without having to just wait for them to be posted. But those of you that don't necessarily have time to watch a hour and a half, 2 hour trial, don't have to. Aren't I considerate?